spend some time right now talking about a subject that almost everyone, once you get either a pistol or a rifle, start to ask questions about. And that's whether or not you need one of these things. A laser. And for you safety Nazis, no magazine, no round in the chamber. So we're good. Whether or not you have a laser depends on how you train. Now, obviously, they don't come with lasers, or some do now. But just like with optics on a rifle, you really ought to be able to run your gun with iron sights, your regular sights. And the primary reason for that, which is kind of like a blinding flash of the obvious, is that when you use a pistol, you're going to be at close range. And in a lot of cases, you're not even going to go to full draw. You know? You're going to either shoot in close quarters, it'll be one-handed, or you're not going to be aiming with a laser. So what good is a laser on a pistol? Well, I've had this one for 5 years now. This is a Crimson Trace laser guard. Crimson Trace makes good lasers. I like this type because it's instinctive. Instinctive means I don't have to push a button. All I have to do is squeeze the grip back here like in the normal grip, and I can just by changing the pressure on this little switch here turn the laser on and off. But I almost never use that when I'm training because I'm looking down and I'm picking up the front sight like you're supposed to. So where does the laser come in with a handgun? Take out the movies and all the silliness that you see there. I found that in an awkward position where it's a one-hand thing, maybe. Low light, not dark, because then you can't see, you can't identify the target. But when you have older eyes like mine, but it's low light but not dark, you can still see and identify the target. There's an actual threat, but it makes it hard sometimes to see your front sight. And don't even think about night sights, they're junk. So a laser then would help you focus on the threat, so it takes the place of what your front sight would be. A third case is you're moving, your threat is moving, or you're stationary and your threat is moving. So how do you address and target a moving target? A laser on your handgun is exceptional at that. As long as they're not moving too fast. And remember, if they're moving, you're still going to have to lead with that laser. Still going to have to lead them. And if they're moving too fast, you won't be able to laze them because you'll be pointing your laser in thin air. So moving targets that are not moving too fast, maybe they're walking around, the laser becomes very good at target acquisition. Anything beyond that, not very useful. So the question is, why would you spend $300 to put a laser on a $400 or $500 gun? It's up to you. My rule is never put an optic on any that costs more than 50% of a rifle. And so you could say don't put a laser on a gun where the cost of the laser is greater than 50% of the cost of the pistol, as a rule of thumb. Those are my thoughts with respect to a laser on a pistol. Now let's talk about a laser on a rifle. If you are like me and you're a civilian self-defense shooter and you're not doing some kind of competition, you probably already have some kind of optic, most probably a red dot or some kind of reticle that paints a dot out on your target. In that case, a laser is just extra weight and a waste of your money. It is better to have a good red dot or a good combination etched reticle with lit reticle in a multi-power scope than the waste money for a laser for a rifle. Forget all that TV stuff where you see the SWAT guys coming in and you see the laser green and red trying to do the Star Wars thing at each other. Don't waste your money on that stuff for a rifle. You know how to shoot iron sights. You got a good red dot, and you have a good white light on your rifle so you can identify the target. That's all you need. Don't waste money on something that's just a toy. Now, I know some of y'all are going to get butthurt, but I don't care. My channel, I get to decide what I want to say. But I welcome your comments, as always. So thanks for watching. Carry on.